You see this and you wonder, did he lose his keys or is he blatantly stealing that bike? In broad daylight, he hammers and then saws on the chain. When that doesn't work, he pulls out an industrial-sized bolt cutter. And when he's asked, he fesses up.
You lost the lock?
No, not exactly.
But he's not a real thief. Justin Kelly is an actor, and our hidden cameras are rolling.
What happened? Nothing. I can't get through the lock. I mean, I know it's weird, but you wouldn't happen to know whose bike this is, would you? Yeah. All right, good. Thank you.
While the scene troubles Tim Lucas enough to turn around for a second look, he's on a family outing. His wife looks alarmed too, but they both move on.
Colleen, my wife, she's like, he's totally stealing that bike. She was like, call the cops.
It turns out Lucas is a pastor, but our thief's confession is safe with him.
It was odd that somebody had all that equipment.
But you didn't do anything.
No.
That's true.
That's the bottom line.
Lots of people stop and stare. A few even question the actor.
I guess I have to ask, is that your bike?
I guess technically no.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Good luck.
Bye.
When no one tries to stop our thief, he ratchets it up a notch with an electric saw, even putting on a pair of goggles. That finally catches the attention of Arlene Menard and her husband, George.
You're not stealing, right?
No, why? It's not your bike, is it?
I just want to know if it's your bike.
No, it's not my bike, but it's not yours. What do you care?
But it may be next time.
Wow.
So it's not yours, I'll just let somebody know.
As Arlene sets off to find help, we decide to clue the couple in on our experiment.
I think most people don't want to get involved in a situation like this, and so they just pass it by.
George is right. In over an hour, about 100 people pass by. Only George and Arlene try to stop him. Some tell us they plan to call the police later. Others say they're scared. Keep moving. This woman and her friends give our thief the benefit of the doubt. When we ask why, Bisa Washington tells us first impressions matter.
I remember thinking young white men don't usually carry burglar tools.
So we all make assumptions, huh?
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe he works for the park. And our thoughts were if he'd been black or a person of color, the police would have been called in immediately.
We're going to do that experiment with an African-American kid. What do you think is going to happen?
Oh, I think people will be very distressed.
I think someone's going to whip out their cell phone and call the park police.
Will they? We replace our white thief with this young man, Matlock. Remember, both actors dress in a similar way and are about the same age.
Is that your bike?
Nah.
Then what are you cutting the chain for?
Right away. Right away, somebody yelled. Wow.
Within seconds, another person confronts our thief.
Is that your bike?
Technically, it's not, but it's gonna be mine.
More people converge.
We only took the one cell phone. You call the police, he's like stealing somebody's bike.
Are you taking that bike? Is that your bike?
No, it's not, sir.
Oh, why are you doing that?
Is this any of y'all bikes? Is this your bike?
It's not, it belongs
No, but whoever's it is.
It belongs to someone.
To who?
Well, not to you.
And sure enough, one man whips out a cell phone to call 911.
Yeah, there's someone taking a bike here.
Our actor triggers more reaction. Some people are even snapping pictures for evidence.
I got you, bud. I got you.
The guy's stealing a bike. Whose bike's over here?
Once everyone moves away, we reset our cameras, and within minutes, another outraged man is yelling.
Are you trying to steal that bike?
Excuse me, sir, but the bike's been here for days. Like, no one's gonna take it.
Well, that's not your bike then.
Yeah.
You can't just come in and take something from somebody.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, I'll just take your tools away then. This yours, sir?
Please, sir, don't touch my stuff, sir. Please, sir, do not touch my stuff.
Well, you're touching somebody else's stuff.
Yeah, all right, but this has been here. Like, who's gonna take it?
Well, that doesn't make it your property.
Technically, it does.
No, it doesn't technically. It's not yours to take.
All right, sir.
When we bring out our cameras, David Robb wants us to go after the thief.
That kid in the red shirt.
He's hacking away at a bike that's not his.
and he has a right to take it and steal it. And he's come here with tools, obviously.
You know, sir, my name is John Quinones, and this is part of a TV show called What Would You Do? You were pretty upset.
I was.
It's important that we speak up in these situations.
I think so. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
Everyone insists that Justice is colorblind.
Did the race of the culprit have anything to do with it?
Not at all. He could have been any color, and it wouldn't have mattered to me.
I think it was taking a bike that wasn't his, not what his color was.
Maybe, but take another look at how people passed right by the white actor,
I need the police department,
but not the black actor. Madlock sits nearby, stunned by what just happened.
These racial stereotypes are infused in all of us. I mean, it's part of our culture. So whether you're black or white, you associate crime with blacks and you associate whites with being good.
Jack DeVideo, psychology professor at Yale University.
Whether we believe it, whether we notice it, whether we acknowledge it, race is affecting what I see, what I think, what I do.
Says we all seize openings to reassure ourselves that we're not biased.
Lost your key? Yeah, actually I did lose my key.
So when given an opening like this lost key explanation, people may respond kindly. Challenging the actor might come off as racist.
So I get the back, you get the front.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
But when we come back, you won't believe what happens when our thief is not a guy, but a woman. This woman. She may not look like your average bike thief, but actress Ashley Carpenter makes sure anyone who asks knows she's up to no good.
You're not stealing it, are you?
Stealing is an interesting word to use, but it's definitely not my bike.
And just in case he didn't hear her the first time.
Because it's not technically my bike, but I still need the bike.
Remember our other bike thieves? The white actor barely causes a second glance. Our black actor draws angry crowds. And with Ashley, well, take a look.
Need a hand with that? Need a hand?
You don't know whose this is, do you?
Whose bike it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why, are you trying to steal someone's bike?
With a little help from Ed Fitzsimmons, the bike chain easily falls away.
Yup, everywhere. Oh my goodness, what a strong man you are.
Oh, yeah.
It all happens as his friend stands nearby watching.
Are these your special tools for bike lifting?
Maybe. They come in handy every once in a while, you know.
You sort of helped her steal the bike?
Exactly. You want to fight about it? Okay, just checking.
Ed says he is no accomplice. He's just courteous, old-fashioned.
Helping a damsel in distress.
And he isn't the only man who stops in his tracks. What's this guy thinking?
You know, you pull up, you don't know if she lost her key, if she's trying to actually take the bike, but then again, she's a girl. And would you ever see a girl doing that?
Steal?
You never know. Most of the times, it's a guy going to do something like that.
Appearance matters deeply.
And when the thief looks like this, men behave irrationally, according to Yale professor Jack DeVideo.
Attractiveness means somebody is good and healthy and desirable.
She doesn't look very threatening.
She doesn't look any threatening, but she also doesn't look like she's bad. Beautiful is good, so how can a good person do something bad?
Sir, do you know how to use these at all? I just have to get the chain off.
To cut the chain off?
Yeah.
I have no idea how to cut a chain.
Really?
I've never stolen a bike before. I'm just kidding.
You've never stolen a bike before? That's funny.
No wonder he asks us not to show his face, assisting our thief, first with clippers, and then finding the chain's quick release.
Oh, that's awesome.
There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Justice doesn't stand a chance. Men are helpless against Ashley's good looks and her sweet lungs.
Excuse me. Yeah. Can you help me?
What's up?
I can't get the chain off this bike.
What's wrong? Is it your bike, though?
Is it your bike? Does it matter whose bike it is? I just can't get the chain off.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Nothing's wrong.
I don't usually stop when I'm running.
Well, I really appreciate it.
Okay.
you so much. I was shocked that they helped me out so much.
If you were really stealing that bike
I would have gotten away with it.
with an accomplice,
Yes,
or two,
I
or
would have
three,
had 2 or 3
or
accomplices.
4.
And all of those accomplices are men. But will women let her get away with this? Watch Colleen Grasso. After passing by, she calls for help.
911, where's your emergency?
It looks like someone's trying to steal a bicycle. She's a little petite blonde girl.
Later, Eileen Smith spots the petite blonde and makes a quick assessment.
This is not right. She's stealing. I mean, she's stealing a bike.
But now watch Eileen's husband. Reginald pedals right past his appalled wife, straight to our actress, asking her if she needs a hand.
You need a hand?
Okay, I'll eventually get it.
If I do some time in rollway, I can steal this.
Oh, you can steal it? Maybe you can help me steal it.
First, Reginald lifts the sign, freeing up the bike. But our actress still can't ride with a locked chain.
Do you know how to use these?
Dumbstruck, Eileen tries to alert her husband.
Oh, Reg, I'm going to call the police right now.
But Reg ignores his wife and clips the chain.
That's awesome.
We've got the feeling that for Reg,
Come on, Phil, I'm all right.
it's going to be a very long night. And yet he swears he was just trying to be a good Samaritan.
You saw her, she needed help, right?
Yep, saw her, needed help.
But then she made it clear. She said,
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a bike, I need a bike.
But when I picked up the sign, then it started to click, but what can you do?
Good question.
So your advice is?
We should stop, we should think, we should pause, we should be rational, and then we should do the right thing.
Well, I really appreciate it.
For guys, easier said than done when the criminal looks like this.